Chase is going to go on offense with open banking, and they already are. They're doing it for cash flow underwriting. They do pay by bank for some of their larger commercial customers. They use it for all kinds of different purposes because they're a large, smart bank that realizes like, hey, this is valuable to us. One of the concerns I think that you have to have if you're a smaller bank, has all of the stuff that's been happening caused you to delay trying to go on offense with open banking. And I think banking as a service has been in sort of a similar situation where because there was this flight to quality, I think there were a lot of banks that maybe could benefit from or really do banking as a service well who stayed out of it or who got out of it or who just kind of paused. And that uncertainty, it's really good for incumbents that are well established, right? So like in the banking as a service space, the Cross Rivers and Metabanks of the world, like they have their scar tissue built up. They weren't going to get out of it. The uncertainty has actually been great for them because there's a flight to quality. We're one of the ones who can stick in this. We can take on more programs, but it was those kind of disruptors who are trying to get in the space who were sort of temporarily stopped. Same dynamic is happening in open banking. There's a lot of smaller banks that I think kind of implicitly took the message that, oh, don't worry about open banking. We're just going to kill it. You don't even have to think about it. It's fine. And the reality was Chase was never trying to kill open banking. Chase was trying to lock in the most favorable conditions for open banking so that it could take advantage of it. PNC is the same way, US Bank is the same way, Capital One, all of these big banks are going to use open banking. But the challenge is, if you're a smaller regional or community bank or credit union, you probably haven't spent nearly as much time or invested as many resources trying to make open banking work. And that's going to be a lot of catch up that now has to happen because whatever the CFPB decides to do, open banking isn't going away and banks need to go on offense with open banking. They can't just play defense or hope that Chase will play defense for them.